Hello and welcome everybody. This is episode number, let's turn that one down. Episode number 5 of Pokemon Conquest. This series is really going so much faster than I ever thought it would. And I am absolutely having so much fun with this game. So, without any ado whatsoever, let's get started, shall we? I'm going to turn that down in my ears. So, in the previous episode, we managed to take control of the Poison Kingdom of Viperia and the Dark Kingdom of Yaksha. Now, it did take 3 tries to get that, but we did finally take it on. Which now leads us to the question of taking on the Flying Kingdom of Avia. No worries, Nick. Thanks for popping in and showing that little bit of love there. Thank you very much. Now, this kingdom shouldn't be too much of an issue. We do have Luxio, and we do also have Viperia. Hey Bobby, welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. Now, what I'm thinking that I might do is Servine isn't really going to be too much use to us today. So I might take on the Charmander to deal with that Carnivine. But before I do that, I'm thinking I might do 1 day of training, turn the audio down a bit. Give me a second. Is that better? Let's get that off the screen. Alright. Is that better? Maybe a little bit more? Don't know if that's doing anything, but we shall see in just a moment. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set these guys up, delegate them to do 1 round of training, see if we can get a little bit more strength up. And I'm going to go in with this team here and do a round of training as well. I'm going to go into the park and go up against this one here. Let's get a little bit. So how is everyone's day going today? Let's fix up that, there we are. Let's go and do some training. Because as much as we've got some good mons for the flying types, it is still going to be a bit of a challenge there as well. Alright, so we've got 10 turns, which should be quite easy to do. So I've got Shieldon, Joltik, Iron, and Ekans. Sorry, lost thought then. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to do nothing for this turn and get them to come closer. My day's been pretty good. Had a bit of a sleep in this morning, so that's why I'm streaming a little bit later than normal. And getting to catch up with in a bit of Mama Cat's streams are always quite nice to do as well. And they're coming over to do a bit of an attack, which is alright because they shouldn't do much damage at all. Iron staying back. Shieldon's making its way up. Hey Talon, how are you? And Trebs, welcome on into the stream today. So let's go this way and do a bit of an attack on both of them. Good stuff. Didn't get the confusion on, but that's alright. Let me get shield on up here. Get Jigglypuff up here to take on the shield on, and of course it misses. Why wouldn't it miss? That's not going to do a lot of damage that way. Alright, we'll go this way. Of course everyone falls in a hole. So what we're basically trying to get done today is just a little bit of training, take on that flying kingdom, and we'll see what comes up next. Let's go this way. Now Rhyperior is not much use to us because it does attack from so far away. But it will come in handy coming to the flying kingdom. Hey Lexatron, how are you doing? I am doing great. It's love and life as usual. Getting to provide some, what I like to think is decent content for everyone, so that they can enjoy a bit of a different style of game. So I'll let them attack. They shouldn't be able to do much damage to us at all. Hey Turkey, welcome on in. 1K. How are you doing today, Turkey? It is a pleasure to have you in here today. So I'm seeing a few newer names in the stream. Is this, what I want to know from people when they first sort of come in is this a game that you have seen before? Is it a game that you have played before? And if so, or if not, what are your first thoughts on the game? Because Pokemon Conquest is, in my opinion, a great game, but it's one that isn't really well known by people. Turkey knows the game, excellent! Critical hit on Jigglypuff there. That's what I like to see, Turkey. You are actually the second person who has actually known this game before my streams, so that excites me. Let's get some attack on the Joltik. Zach, welcome on in. I am 8 minutes into the stream, so all we've done so far is just a little bit of grinding, getting us up that little bit more, just so that we can take on the flying kingdom. Yeah, Talon, it's a bit of an out there game. There have been a lot of people in my streams that actually don't know. So the first, so far it's just been Zach and Turkey who actually know this game before I started streaming it. Alright, so Aaron's going to sleep. Let's get Eevee over here and have a go here. So if you do know this game, as Zach will tell you, I'm always open to suggestions, feedback, help, any tips, things like that. If it is something like could spoil things for other people, just make sure you be careful, because we don't really want to spoil things for other people watching. But I'm always open to people giving me little hints and tricks and things like that. Because as much as I love this game, I'll be honest, I'm not the best at it. Took us 3 attempts to take on the Dark Gym. the Dark Kingdom, but that is okay. Yes, thanks Bobby for just popping that out. So there are a few new people in this chat. Well, for those of you who aren't aware, my name is Jacob. I should have mentioned that earlier. Don't really have a specific game that type of game I'll be playing. I'll be playing sort of a lot of different styles, I reckon. Strategy style games are ones that I absolutely love to play. And here we do love for people to be themselves, but just also remember to respect each other. I am myself, I'm not really much of a swearer, so if we can try and keep swearing to a minimum, that would be awesome. And yeah, we'll have a lot of fun in the meantime. Poe, welcome on in. I see your lurking eyes there. No worries, Talon. Stuff. Yes, Zach, there is a lot of post-game in that you can get into this, which is pretty interesting, but can be a little bit repetitive. So I don't know if I will actually be doing post-game. I'll just have to wait and see how much fun I'm having with this game when it gets to that. Pretty much, Poe. Alright, so we've recruited a few other trainers. We're going to pop those in one of our other kingdoms down here that's got room for them. Go into Pugilist. Alright, so Luxio here, we don't really want Luxio to evolve at this stage. It is, I do like it as a Luxio. Luxray does have does increase its power, but each warrior has a perfect link with a certain mon, and Luxio's warrior has a perfect link with a Luxio, not with a Luxray. So that's why we are keeping it that way. Let's get them to delegate to do some training, and let's move on to the next month. There's Keegan doing great mod stuff there. Wow, we are already at 10 likes. That is amazing. Thank you so much everyone for being here. This is going to turn out to be quite a fun stream, I reckon, especially with everyone there. So over here we've got Zach's favourite mon of Braviary. We've got the Carnivine, Starly, Staravia, Golbat, and we also have Rufflet. So we have to have Eevee, and we have to have Jigglypuff. I think the Duwat will come in handy because it has Water Pulse, which can confuse. Luxio obviously is going to come in quite handy. Rhyperior is going to be really handy. Servine's not going to be really handy, so we'll possibly use... do we go with the Gallade or the Charmeleon? That's my sort of thoughts at the moment. Travis, welcome on in. How are you doing today? We have 10 people watching. That is awesome. I'm speechless. Thank you. So, what we're going to do, probably do a test run of this, similar to what I did in the Dark Kingdom. Go in and see how we go. Purely because I'm not sure. I've got a vague memory of the kingdom, but I'm not 100% sure. So we're going to take these 5 in. And looking at this, I think we need... That Carnivine can be quite a challenge, but also so can the Golbat. So I think I'm going to take the Gallade over the Charmeleon just because it's got more power and it can easily take care of that that Golbat, and it can also do some damage to the Carnivine. Bobby, oh, poor Travis. Don't make me have to regret giving you that wrench there, Bobby. I know, Zach, I am so happy with the turnout for this one, because we're really getting into the good stuff at the moment. Once we defeat this Flying Kingdom, we are going to be getting into some real big stuff. So is there anyone out there in chat who has no idea about what this game's about, who might need a little bit of a background to what's going on? Because I have given it in some previous streams, but I've got a lot of new people in today, which I'm so grateful for. What is people's thoughts? Oop, I heard something. What was that? Is that Cat? Subscribe. Thank you for the sub and welcome on into the stream today. Alright, so there's a few people who still don't understand. So once all the mons come out, then I'll do a little bit of an Are we at 50 subs? Are we? Hang on. Oh my god, we're at 50 subs. When did that happen? Thank you all so much. That is incredible. Wow. Taking me back, wow. So this game starts off. Come on, stop talking to me. They like to talk, these guys. So Eevee here. So so we start the game in the normal kingdom of Aurora with our warrior here, who I did a test run of this game to see if it would work and it would save, and I just named the character A. And then when I went to start a new game, it told me if I didn't do the proper code, then I couldn't save with a new game, so I just decided to just keep going with A. But we start off with an Eevee, and we have a partner warrior of Oichi, who starts with a Jigglypuff, who basically follows us around. And we are in the region of Ranta, where we've heard legend that if all of the kingdoms of Ranta are owned by the same warrior, the legendary Pokemon will appear. We've also heard stories of a guy called Nobunaga, who is now at the moment we're versing Nobunaga's army, who's basically all the rest of the kingdoms. He has set out to take control of all of the kingdoms so that he can get the legendary Pokemon to destroy the region. So after hearing that, we've taken up the fight to control all the kingdoms so that we can stop that from happening. Now, over the time, we have defeated some pretty powerful kingdoms. We have got some pretty awesome mons, and we are ready to take them on. Now, the gimmick of this kingdom is we've got these jump pads, which will launch you across the map. Now, that will help you get around the map a little bit easier instead of having to take the bridge here. But because all of these mons are flying types, they don't need jump pads. They can just fly across. So that puts me at a huge disadvantage from that. What moves do they have actually? Yeah, so that was a basic quick rundown. No worries, Talon. See you later. So we have Rufflet, who has Wing Attack, who hits one square ahead. Quick Attack hits one square ahead. Skydrop that's a dangerous move. You need to be careful of that one. Wing Attack. Poison Fang can be quite dangerous, and we've got Vine Whip, which hits all three. Yes, and we also have this bridge here as well. So what I'm going to do to start with, I'm going to get Luxio to wait here and use the jump pad. I'm going to get Gallade to use this one to get them around there. I'm going to get Rhyperia, can't make it across in this turn, so we're going to get him to go there. What happens? Just need to, I don't remember what happened. No, so it just goes next to, so we're going to get some Mons over this way. Don't really want too many Mons around Luxio because it has discharge which hits all Mons around it, so I've got to be careful of that. But I'm probably going to get Eevee to head around with Gallade around this way, and I'm going to get Jigglypuff to wait here with the Rhyperia. And let's see what they do. Bobby. Well, you just got to not throw your food around. Right, if we can try to keep the timeouts to a minimum on this channel, only if they're really not following the rules or if they're spamming, guys. Because as much as I know Keegan likes to have a bit of a laugh on his channel with the timeouts, I do like everyone to be able to be included in the chat there. Yes, Skydrop is a very scary move. There's that bridge magically building itself. Now, I'm probably... so this is going to... where's this go? So it's going to go to that one, which is going to go up here, which is going to put me in a really dangerous spot. So I'm actually not going to have them move up, but I am going to get Eevee to quick attack the rock. No worries, Travis. Have a great day or night. And thank you for turning up and being a part of the stream. I'm going to get Luxio to head over this way. And I'm going to turn the screen around this way just so I can see a bit better. Going to get you to head over here. Gallade can wait there. Let's zoom out a little bit more. I'm going to get you to head over this way, and I reckon I'll get Jigglypuff to head this way as well. So how has everyone's day been? What have you been getting up to? What have you done today? Has anyone been doing anything interesting or different? For those who'll just come on in, how did you find my stream? Did you come from someone else or not? I remember seeing quite a few of you in Mum and Cat's stream, which I appreciate you taking the time to come over and see me. But what has people been doing? Alright, so first things first, let's attack this Golbat. That should do some pretty serious damage. Oh wow, critical hit as well. So we've got those two spots. So they can, so you can see there the red squares are where they can reach. The blue squares are where my Mons can reach. So I've got to be careful because this Staravia can reach across. So I'm going to just move the screen around so I can see that a little bit better. So at the moment the Staravia can hit the Luxio and it can also hit the Jigglypuff. So you can see down there. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to move the Jigglypuff away. There's nothing I can do about the Luxio. And then I'm going to... I don't really want to give that Braviary a chance to attack. So what I might do is I'm going to get the Eevee to head back down this way. And wait, and get the Galley to do the same. So if I use the jump pad, it's going to head over and put me in a really dangerous position. Someone's been messing with the camera. As in my face cam. Is it a bit... Let me see if I can use that a bit better. Ouch, Vine Whip. And here comes the Starly. Can't do anything at the moment, which I'm happy with. And Braviary's in this position. Rufflets come down. And here comes Staravia. So they're getting up on Luxio, which is a little bit annoying, but at the same time, I was kind of expecting it. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm just sort of got to plan out these moves a bit better. Oh, that is going to be perfect. So if I attack, so you can see there, 198 is the damage that I'm going to do, and the 82% there is the percent of basically of the move hitting. So it's a pretty decent move, and if this hits, it would be absolutely perfect, but we shall see how we go. Is it going to hit? It does. It takes down the Rufflet, which is awesome, because that means that the Luxio can move in here and do Discharge, which is going to do a lot of damage. A montage, that I don't know if I have the power to do that. Actually, what are you? You've got a super potion, so I'm going to use that first before I attack, because once the mon attacks I can't do anything with it. But then I'm going to move you up there, and you're going to do some serious damage to the Starly, going to do some good damage to the Braviary as well. And that Braviary is a mon that we want to get out of here as quickly as possible. So there goes the Starly. And we get some gold there as well. And so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to use Rally to increase its power and move up one and attack the Staravia with Water Pulse. Do some good damage there. Going to get Jigglypuff to move up and attack the Staravia as well. Now, depending on where you attack the mons, whether it's from in front, beside or behind, it also depends on how much damage they will do. So if you attack from in front, they will do less damage than if you attack from beside, and then they do even more damage if you attack them from behind. So we're looking like we're in a pretty good position at the moment. So I'm quite happy. Hey, Bobby out there, he knows what it's like. Let's see if we can get to 15 likes. So Jigglypuff has just been taken off to the sky by the Braviary. So Braviary's moving its way over. Does a little bit of damage there. Accuracy, where you're going to attack. Yeah, as I thought. Do some bit of damage there. The bridge disappears. So Rock Wrecker can only be used. Can't be used 2 turns in a row, so Rhyperior, we're just going to have you move away from now, get ready to attack on the next turn. Eevee, we're going to get you to move around to the side here and do a bit of damage there. Excuse me. Oh yes, there goes that one. So Eevee's ability of celebrate means that if Evie takes down the Mon, it can actually attack again. So I'm going to get him to attack the Carnivine. And I'm going to actually get the Do-What to move away from the Carnivine because it's not a good matchup. And then the Gallade can come in here and do a Psycho Cut and hit it from a distance. So some of you might be aware that I am going to be doing some animal discussion live streams as well at some point. So I like to get some feedback from people, but at the same so as in what species they want me to talk about. So I've got a list running. So far people want to hear me talk about the panda, the dingo and the pangolin. So if anyone has any further species they would like me to talk about, pop it down in that chat and let me know. What is oh no, Zach? Something's not going right. Ouch, that Skydrop does a lot of damage. You just thought of something? Okay. Here comes that bridge. So I'm going to move you up there, do some damage. I'm interested to see what Zach... Oh, why did it miss? Interested to see what Zach has just figured out. Let's get you over there. Let's get you to here and use Rock Wrecker. That would be absolutely insane if that was a actual main series ability, and I think they should definitely put it in. That could really mix things up in the future. Yes, Braviary is down. Let's move you away. Actually, no, let's not do that. Because that means Carnivine can hit all three Mons at once, whereas if I go here, it cannot. So let's fight, do some damage. So is there anyone out there with particular species that they would like me to do an animal discussion stream about? Right, so this battle went a lot better than I first thought it would. I wasn't expecting much from it. Ouch, that's a lot of damage. But as I expected, Carnivine would be able to easily take down the Do-What. Viperia can't attack this turn. Red Panda? I will keep that in mind because my pen has disappeared. I've obviously used it somewhere else. So Red Panda, I'll add that one to the list. And Zach, if you don't want to watch on that, is fine. It's just a bit of it, something a bit different, and just being able to use a bit more of my background, being that I do work with animals all the time, just to bring my love for animals to on a different platform, basically. All right, and that is the win. Avia Kingdom is ours. We are doing quite well. Only lost the Do-What, which was kind of expected, and they've all moved back to another kingdom. Alright, so they're doing more talking about want to fight for the army that will eventually unite Ransai. So the Nobunaga has been saying that he's the one that's going to bring Ransai in, and we are not. So that's why they're all following him, thinking that he is the better person to follow, not us. So we've now claimed victory over Avia, and again, Luxio, you are not evolving. I wish I might have to get some. No one has yet been able to match you. Oh. Mitsu hide. I decided to come and see for myself. Who will be so foolish? Current course of action will lead only to defeat, therefore suggest that you abandon this folly. So basically he's trying to tell us that it's useless to try and go against Nobunaga, but I'm a bit stubborn and I'm not going to heed his warning. So we are now coming into the stage where we have some more kingdoms have become available to us. You have an idea, Zach? So we have Valora, which is the steel type, which has Papa Agron as its main. Then we have the ghost place of Spectra, and we also have the Ice Kingdom of Nixstrom. So yeah, these are the next ones to take on. We can't get to Nixstrom until we have take on one of these ones. Yes. So the map has just been finally revealed. So as we take over kingdoms, more of the map has been taken up, and Bobby has just noticed something. And I think that is really going to inform him of what is going to be, what happens. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say delegate you to train the Servine, just because you missed out on the battle. And everyone has been delegated, so let's go to the next month. So we've got 6 viewers in there, so thank you all for sticking around. If you haven't, let's see, if you haven't hit that like button, let's see if we can get ourselves to 15 likes. That would be amazing. Alright, so power of 1929, power of 18, so that's possibly going to be the next one we take on because it does have a lower power strength, and this one is quite a bit more dangerous. So Ghost, that is going to be a huge problem because we have to take Eevee and we have to take Jigglypuff. So that's going to be really, really challenging. So we need to make sure that the mons that we do take are going to be quite effective there. So we'll probably take the Gallade. I probably won't take Rhyperior because its move is quite challenging to use. I'll possibly bring the Servine. So let's do a little bit of juggling around. Let's march the Rhyperior. Hey, 15 likes! Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that. No, we don't want to march. We just want to march the Rhyperior. Rhyperior is going to come over to here because Rhyperior can actually get attacked from Spectra there. So we need to make sure that they are quite strengthened. So we've got Eevee. We have to take Jigglypuff. We've got Duot, which is going to be good against that Lampent. We've got Luxio, which is going to be good for the Drifloon. Gallade's not going to be good. Hang on. Psyche not good against Ghost? I'm having a mental blank at the moment. Well, in that... Well, Gallade will be good against the Scolipede at least. And that Scolipede's got some quite some power there. So it's possible I might bring the Gallade just for the Scolipede. Because of how limited we are, it is a bit hard. So for now, we'll march the Servine over to here. Ghost beats Ghost also. Train. True, Bobby, true. So what do we got here? We've got Miss Magius. We've got Scolipede, which is Poison Bug. Then we've got Lampant, which is Ghost Fire. We've got Driftloon, which is Ghost Flying. We've got... Yeah, I'm going to do definitely going to do a training session here at least. Enter. Really? Oh, that's better. Let's go to the Snowy Mountain. Alright, let's go to here. Let's get a bit of training on going to the Snowy Mountain, which is equipped with 2 hot springs there. And we have the higher ground. Alright, so we've got Curlier, we've got Starly, and we've got Scraggy. So this Scraggy, what I'm going to do round 1 is I'm just going to do nothing because I can't really do anything to them, and I'll let them move up on me. So they cannot reach me, I don't think. Alright. So first things first, Luxio down here so it doesn't hit anything else, and 302 damage, that is insane. Scraggy Girl Perfect Link is... So this person's Perfect Link is Sneasel, that's interesting. I'm still going to come down here and do a bit of damage on that. Going to get Jigglypuff to come down and get the item. Gallade's going to head down this way, and Eevee and Servine are going to do the same. Increase his attack, which obviously means he can hit. Oh, he's going for Jigglypuff. That's interesting. Surrounding himself, and then you're going to go for that. No worries, Zach. We'll see you when you return. So first things first, we're going to get Gallade to attack across this way. And then we're going to get Eevee to come and attack from behind. And then we are going to get Servine to attack from the side. Oh, he's using Instinct to dodge. That's annoying. Going to get Luxio to come down here, so it doesn't hit anyone else. And get Duot to attack from directly in front so it doesn't get in Luxio's way. And then I'm going to get Jigglypuff to go over and double slap the Curlier, which it can't reach. That's a little bit annoying, but we'll wait there, just get a bit closer. Oh, he's got a potion, that's not going to help you. So when we're going up against other warriors like this, there are certain conditions which need to be met if you want to recruit them. One of those conditions is beating them within 4 turns. Another is using a super effective move on them. So we should be able to take out the Curlier here. So that's becomes Celebration, which means we can move forward and obtain that item. Gonna get you to move across this way, do some decent damage there, and we should be able to take out the Scraggy in this turn as well. Yeah. Perfect Link Kadabra, that's an interesting one. Yeah. Alright, so they both said kind words to us there after being defeated, so according to Zach that means that they will come and join us. They got a pretty cord which can be sold, and as you can see there they can both be recruited. Oh, a 90% link with the Scraggy, that's pretty good. And a 90% with the Curlier as well. I've got some pretty good strength to them, so might have to think about potentially what I want to do. So we'll move them down into, because you can only have 6 warriors in a kingdom at a time, so I'll move them down to Kragsburg. Whoop, and not wanting to evolve that. So we're not going to move to the next month just yet. We'll come down here, and even though they can't do anything, we're going to delegate them to train. Alright, and now we'll go to the next month, because delegating them to train means that I don't have to manually train them, and they will gain power if they are able to. Not really, Zach. Like it's going to pop up more rare items, and I think we actually have more money this time. So first, let's sell our pretty cords. So we'll sell 2 of them. Soft clay, we'll sell our 2 soft clays. No, I said yes, we will sell our soft clays. Sparkling shell, we can sell that. A rare stone, we shall sell that as well. Now, what do you have for us? Ooh, a full restore. To the max. Raise attack. I don't really want that. Where's all item? Ooh, only uses only one use, so that's a bit annoying. Prevents enemy from then. Oh, that could come in great, very handy. Can't get that, and there's nothing. Don't think we need any of these at the moment. Sell the Cerulean Grace. Yeah, probably won't be using that much. What I'm thinking I might buy, a full restore could potentially come in handy later on. Yeah, I'm going to get a full restore since we can afford it, and I may as well get 2 of them as well. Why not? Alright. So, I think that we're going to take on... Well, if we go to here, I will definitely need to bring along the Charmeleon. We've got Servine for the Quagsire. It's going to be interesting. But I think what we're going to need to do first is take on Spectra. And then enter. And we'll do another round of training just to get a little bit more in there. Bring Charmeleon anyway. So I've got to keep Eepoo, we've got to keep Jigglypuff. I'm probably going to keep the Duwot. So it's only the Gallade that I'll take out. So I might march the Gallade to here for now. And then go over to here and march the Charmeleon to here, and then I'm going to move the Gallade over to here to strengthen that a little bit more. Now that's got, because that can get directly attacked from here. Yeah, it's I've brought it in here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to do another round of training, and then I think we shall take on the Spectra on the next turn, or next round. Another interesting training field, this one. Got those jump pads. Oh, upping. So let's come over here. Actually, you know what? Let's do this so we have a better chance of burning it. Then we come over here and attack it from the side. Do more damage. Go to red building next month. And we get the burn on that one as well. Now Eevee's going to come over and quick attack from front on. Right. Well, there's nothing really that Luxio can do, so I'm just going to get into jump over, which it doesn't do. Interesting. You guys, there is nothing that they can do from here, so I may as well move them over. And get you over there as well. So something must be in its way, that's why it didn't go over. That's a bit annoying, but... yeah, that's alright. Let's go this way. Probably don't need him even to head over, especially if we crit like that. Let's just... should be just enough damage to take it out. Oh, did extra damage. So yeah, Celebration is an absolutely broken ability. Awesome. And we shall stop the evolution happening and let's proceed to the next month. People train, people get better. We don't get attacked, which is nice. So you say go to the red building, the Ponegiri shop. Their energies are all looking pretty good at the moment, so... Get some Ponegiri, we'll raise all their energy levels so everyone has max energy. What was that? Take Scraggy to the dark place. Okay, I'll do that. Seconds. Oh wow, that's... I obviously was not paying attention there. Oh, Link has improved. Oh, okay. Well, there's nothing else I can really do there. That was a whoopsie on my part. So take Scraggy, march Scraggy. Yeah, Zach, I wasn't paying too much attention there, so that was a whoopsie on my part. Let's see. So no Sneasel there, no Sneasel there. So what we might do, we'll delegate this one. Let's go search for now. And I don't really want to get into battle with just two, so let's go to the next month. Speed through these because it takes forever. And because I was silly, basically, I'm going to go back in and there it goes. I like her optimism. Gonna go in with these ones because the shopkeeper basically screwed us. So okay, so yeah, just don't take two. Okay. That's alright. Yeah, I get that, Zach, but it's worth a try. As I said, I don't know this game overly too well, especially those little extra details that way. Actually, before I do, let's go and have a look. I obviously don't learn from my previous things, and I thought because those mons didn't quite have a the full maximum, I thought it might have been alright, but again, I was just testing to see if it would work. So, if we go here, and we go, is this Who do we want? So, how do we use these? Purple Panagiri obviously increases things. So how, like, is there a way to use them outside of battle, or? Oh, wow. Alright. So give Oichi where is it? There it is. You need an item. Let's go and give you go back to hang on. Who has you have a super potion? You have nothing, so let's give you a potion, and I think I'm going to give you just a regular potion, and I'm going to give you a regular potion as well for now. Save the super potion. So go back to list. Alright, so, oops, I'm all tangled up again. So, what are, got all the different... That's super effective, not very effective, not... Interesting. Very interesting. Oh, okay. So what are we going into? We're going into the ghost one. Do damage to opponent, damage to yourself. I do not understand that. What does that mean? So, Ghost does damage to flying and gets damaged by fire? I don't get that. Anyway, we'll keep on moving. Don't want to be too stationary for too long. I'm going to do another round of training just because... Actually, yeah, we'll do another round of training just because I feel like we are a little bit on the weakest side. So we'll go back to this one and hopefully Luxia gets put into a better position because there's a lot more flying. Oh, okay, so you can find those ones. Right. Well, only thing Evie can do is go and attack here. So that's what we're going to do. Jigglypuff can't do anything. Luxio, though, is going to come up here and demolish both of them very, very easily. And that is very quick and easy. They did not stand a chance. Let's just move you up here, get ready to grab some items. You cannot do anything. Let's just do this, not going to do much damage. And let's use your ability and see if before we go off we can attack and get the burn on the Zubat. That was supposed to sort out if I come on the field. Well, no one's going to follow. That's interesting choice. Thought he would have attacked the Servine for sure. That is all well and good though. Let's use your overpowered ability to increase your range and your attack. And that should easily take out the Starly this time around. And you can move again, which just means I'm going to pick up the box here. And we're going to get Servine to come and come down and grab the box here. Charmeleon's going to come over to grab the box over here. Do what's going to go and grab the box over here. And Luxio, ooh, a rare stone. Luxio is going to come all the way over here and defeat the... There we go. That was too easy. You can really see the power of Luxio there. Yes, we've got 4 that have increased. We've got more potions and more money basically with those ones. No, I won't be giving an Eevee a stone. I've got a plan for Eevee, but unfortunately that plan doesn't take place for a little while, and I think you know what my plan is going to be there, Zach. Yeah, let's proceed to the next month. Alright. Maybe. Alright. Do I think we can take on Spectra? I'm not feeling confident about that one. Got quite a bit more power than us. But if I'm going with this team, which I am, so I'm going to... Ooh, a Gibble. I want that. We're going to go in here again. Do one more round. I'll probably speed through this one, just so we can get through it. But I want that Gibble, actually. What? Let's put you there. Doesn't hit the Eevee. Should be able to take out the Zubat. Go across there. You are going to... It is part ground, so let's go you to here. You can't do anything, so let's move you up. And you can come over and get the item box. And you can come over here and get that item box. And we're going to keep the Jigglypuff charm, and we're going to move you just in case we need you for... What is it? Dragon Rage. Ooh, ouch. Yeah, for the time being though, I haven't seen anywhere that the EVs can be, so I'm actually going to I don't know what I want to do, because I want to take these Well, there's nothing else that this guy can do except attack. And of course it misses. I'm going to get you out of the way. May seem silly, but I'm going to move this guy out of here, and I'm going to get the it's not going to affect the Gibble, but it's going to take out both of the Zubats, so I'm going to do that. And just because I can, I am going to come down to the Jigglypuff, use the Warrior ability because Servine did get taken out quite a bit, and we are going to end our turn there. Ooh, he's attacking Eevee, that's interesting. Now, I think I've put myself in a predicament where, let's get you over here, should be able to take that out. Let's get you up here, get that box, and the only other thing I'm going to do is move Eevee out of reach of the Gibble, and let's end turn, as I thought, and let's come over here and attack the Gibble from the side. Let's come over here and attack the Gibble from in front. And let's do this. And that is all I'm going to do because no one else can attack it. And I know it's going to attack both, but that's alright. There we are. And there we are. Victory is ours. I would love for this game to get a sequel, or a game that is similar to this on the Switch. That's what I've been waiting for a long time. So yes, Zach, I would love this game to have, or to get more games like this. This is a game that I really have enjoyed. And as you can see, I am a bit of a strategic thinker. Not always the best kind of strategic thinker, but I do like to get my brain wrapping around trying to come up with the best solutions for to defeat the opponents. So yes, I would love a sequel. Still got 6 people in the chat there. If you are a lurker, show me those lurker eyes. I'd love to see who I've still got in here. I have a feeling this is going to be similar to the Dark Kingdom, where I have to do it multiple times. There's the King of Lurking Bobby. Appreciate you, my dude. I'm actually going to attack this time around. Normal type, fighting types can attack. The Dark should do well against them. Well, I don't really have any Dark mons that but what I'm going to do is I'm going to take Eevee and Jigglypuff, which are going to focus mostly on the Scolipede or being in the background. Duot is going to be focusing on the Lampant. Luxio is going to focus on the Drifloon. And then we've got these guys as well. And I assume I'm going to have to do this one multiple times as well, just like the Dark Kingdom, because I don't really have the best optimal team for this. Kingdom of Spectra. Ooh, she thinks we're cute. And this is like this character here has always been one that I have remembered as well. Bit of an interesting sort. I think it's also this Ghost Kingdom is one that I've always remembered as well. It's very spooky in here. So we're quite a bit lower on the power scale. And I feel like the field is going to really mess us up as well. I love that cry. Miss Magius's cry is awesome. So where are they? So we've only got 15 turns as well, so that makes it a little bit of a challenge. And this field really can mess us up. So where are they situated? So basically these three, I'm going to have. I don't like those dancing flames. You'll see why in a bit. You're up there. I'm going to pop you in here. Get you up here and take out that dead tree. But yeah, I have a feeling that this is not one that's going to go my way first time around. And get you up this way. So yeah, we'll be doing a lot more strategic thinking on this time around. I need to go that way. Just purely because this map itself, you have to be thinking like that, otherwise you're going to be, yeah. So we'll see where they go. That's fine. Lampant moving across. Venipede, Scolipede moving up a bit. Drifloon, where are you going? You're going that way? Interesting. I appreciate you moving to there. Dusclops, moving up a bit. And Miss Magius is coming straight forwards. Now the flames are going to move. And that's the reason why I've moved Jigglypuff to there, because it would attract the flame. Oh, that's the other thing about this map, the statues move. Well, some of them will move each turn, not all of them. I think that has just protected. So by moving the Jigglypuff here, it has enabled the flame to attack Jigglypuff, and because of the charm, oops, let's not do that. Because of the charm here, Jigglypuff cannot be statused in any way. So that was just another strategic move. I'm going to get Luxio to come over to here and do some serious damage to the Drifloon. Oh wow, critical hit when we needed it, straight off the bat. That is awesome. Now, Jigglypuff I'm going to move up this way. Eevee I'm going to do the same. What does it tell us? No, it doesn't tell us where they can go. Servine I'm going to move over this way. I'm going to move you out over here. And Duot cannot reach the Mischievous. But the Mischievous can reach the Duot, so I'm going to step you back so you're out of range. Oh, it missed. I'm happy with that. Always happy when the opposite team misses out. Or misses the move. Oh, that's got a great range. You know where they go in terms of the statues. Is that what you're talking about there, Zach? Oh, ouch. Oh. Oh, it didn't poison. That's good. And Miss Magius is going to attack as well. Ooh, that's going to be perfect. Oh, the flames. Ha 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 ha! I'm happy with that. And I'm happy with... Ooh, freeze. That is perfect. And that is going to go that way. Another flame has come there. Ooh, Eevee's in the way of that flame. So far things are going a lot better than I first thought they would here. So because we are in Blaze range, I'm going to risk the Charmeleon for the time being and go added bonus. Try and get a burn on that Scolipede. And let's hope this hits. If this hits, it does. It doesn't get the burn off. And since that has happened, I'm going to use Sweet Song to heal the Charmander a bit. It's probably a bit of a waste of a move there. I'm going to move the Jigglypuff closer to the flame to try and protect the Eevee. I'm going to put Eevee in the corner. Servine, not where I wanted you to go. I'm going to do 4 damage there, as opposed to doing 15 damage there. And what's your... increases your defense. So let's do this, get some damage on the Dusclops, who is paralyzed. And we will attack you from in front, do a bit more damage. Some solid damage there. And you should not be able to hit me here. Alright, let's see. This is probably going to take the Charmeleon out. Oh, it's frozen, that's good, and that's paralyzed, that's good. And you're going to come and attack the... get yourself in danger of attacks there. I'm happy with that. You cannot move. You're going to go and attack the Charmeleon again, which I expected. Oh, and it got the crit. That's a shame, because I think we could have done alright, which means that you are going to... Oh, that's some serious damage. So yeah, now that Scolipede is quite... Are we getting a raid? That is Cat Attack. Welcome on in, Mama Cat. Welcome on in, Raiders. I hope you enjoyed the rest of your stream there. Keegan, you know what we're going to do. Bobby as well. Get that. If someone could go and grab Mama Cat's link and get that in the chat. Just in case any of my people who are watching do not know, Mama Cat is amazing. She pretty much does a lot of different awesome stuff, and she is just an all-round amazing person. So much so, if I can get my mouse to work. There we are there. Alright. So, Mama Cat, welcome on in. I hope you're good at catching because I've just thrown something your way. For those who may not know, my name is Jacob. I have been fairly recent. This is my first actual live streaming series, and as you can see, we're up to episode number 5. If you have just come on in, let me know, have you seen this game before firstly? Because I always like to know who has been around, who knows this game, things like that. And yeah, how was the rest of your stream, Mama Cat? Alright, so I am completely boxed in at the moment with Luxio. So I may as well just do a bit of an attack here. Oh no. I'm going to move you. Oh, that's no good. If you need a chat, send me a DM, and once I've finished here, I'll send something back. Distortion world, yes. As much as we live our lives in the distortion world, it doesn't do well for us sometimes. So Pokemon Conquest is a bit of a strategy style game. I love this style of game, but it can be quite frustrating. We are currently taking on the Ghost Kingdom. We had to bring Eevee, we had to bring Jigglypuff along, so that is a little bit annoying. But there is not really much we could do about that, so we're just having to make the most of the situation. Technology, I don't know why people keep saying technology is the way of the future, because it just keeps messing up on us. Yeah, Eevee is absolutely amazing, and it has such a broken ability in this game as well. So Eevee's ability, so each mon has a certain amount of distance it can go, and so Eevee's ability increases its how far it can move, as well as its attack power. Very broken. Or not, so that's the worry ability. Its ability enables it to, once it takes them on down, it can attack again and move again. So it's absolutely broken ability. Now, I'm going to see you later, Travis. Thanks for popping on in. Glad to have you here, even for a bit. Now, Luxio is in a bit of a jam, but I am just going to attack them. Yes, Pokemon do evolve in this game, so the mons that I had here, so Duot started as an Oshawott, we had a Snivy, we had a Luxio, and yeah, things like that. So they do evolve, So I'm going to come over here. Jigglypuff is going to double slap the Scolipede here. And miss, which is a bit annoying. Eevee's pretty useless in this because we've got Ghostmon, so it makes it a little bit hard. So I'm going to get you over this way. Now each Pokemon can only have one move, and each warrior can only have one Pokemon using at a time. Yeah, so in the early stages it does make it a bit harder, but it really walks you through what basically how you can get yourself going stronger, faster. Oh, it's finally moved away. That's going to make things interesting. And the issue with that is that it is in the way. Yes, that is very interesting there, Zach. I did not know that. Now, so those of you who weren't aware of this game or haven't played this game, what are your thoughts at the moment on this game? Is it something you like seeing, something that you're not as didn't know you'd be interested in? What are your thoughts? Oh, I'm glad that Scolipede's gone to sleep. You're going to come over this way to get out of the way of the Duot. You're going to step over here. So that I'm going to come over to here and try and get a paralysis on that Miss Magius. Yeah, that is very strange. I don't understand that one. Now, I'm just going to stay here and take out this Dusclops because it does have a powerful move. So that will... I haven't played that one, Nick. Might have to look into that. Yeah, Fire Emblem is sort of like probably the closest thing that I've had some experience with this style of game. But yeah, we're doing okay at this stage. We are going to probably lose Servine here, especially the crit. But if things keep going the way they are, then we might be okay. Ooh, Flame Burst. But yeah, I came into this kingdom not expecting to get the win first time around, purely because I have so many normal types that I have to deal with. But it's worth a try just to see how we go. So, Eevee and Jigglypuff cannot do anything, so I may as well bring Duot. What is your... Yeah, I'll bring Duot over to here to attack this guy. And... Jigglypuff, I'm going to come here. I'm going to give it another try to slap the Scolipede, and it hits this time, which is nice. 3, 4, 5. I don't really want to go here because that'll... I'm just going to leave Eevee where it is. And I'm going to come over to here so I can attack both the Scolipede and the Lampant. Decent damage there, not the best, but not the worst. And Scolipede's still asleep, and the Mischievous is paralyzed, which is nice. Ooh, okay. Interesting. Let's increase his range. Again, another interesting move there. Yeah, so all I've done on YouTube so far is a meet and greet and this series. So yeah, very, very new to the whole process, but absolutely loving it. Loving the interaction with the people and being able to just basically have a good chat with others as well. So again, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to move Eevee away because there's really nothing Eevee can do. I am going to keep attacking here. Get a bit of damage on both of them. I'm actually going to move Jigglypuff away for now because I want to attack both of the Lampant and the Scolipede. And I didn't want to hit Jigglypuff as well. So it did wake up unfortunately, but it's alright. So sorry if I'm being a little bit vague. I am just trying to keep an eye on what's going on and the strategy behind this. I think I'm pretty good at the moment, Zach. It's just a matter of getting mons at a high enough power to be able to be effective. Oh, why the crit? Why the crit? Alright. Where are these statues going to go? That is the next question. Hey Keegan, I see your lurking eyes still there. Alright, so Eevee I'm going to get to come around here just in case. Jigglypuff, I've already used your ability, so I'm going to get you come straight here, block the Scolipede in for this side and just slap. Bobby and Mama Cat, I see you lurking as well. Why do you miss? I'm going to actually move Luxio right down here because it's going to be able to attack all three, which is awesome. I'm not necessarily going to focus just on Pokemon. I do have quite a few different styles of games that I do plan on playing. This is just what I decided to do first because it is fairly unknown out there, and I do like bringing games that are a bit more unknown to a bit more light. Come on, good, it hits. Takes down that. Alright, come on, Miss Nagisby. No, it still can move, which is a bit of a shame. Oh, it's going for the... Ooh, that's perfect. But yeah, as I've also mentioned, I am going to be doing the animal discussion streams as well. So, yeah. Yes, it is. So, got a few ideas in place. And anyone who has just come over from Mama Cat's stream, if you are still here, as I just said, I am going to be doing animal discussion streams. So if there's any particular species that people were interested in hearing about, let me know. I'll add it to my list. So far I've got panda, dingo, pangolin, and red panda. So if there are others that you do want to know about, let me know. I'll add them to my list and I will include them in... Oh no, the freeze! It's not what I wanted. So, now I really have to think strategically. I see all these lurking eyes. Alright, give me a sec. I'm going to have to get a pen just so I can write those down. Oh, Mama Cat, whilst I stand up, I wore this shirt specifically for you. I don't know if you can see that there. This is for you. So I'll be right back. I'm just going to get a pen. Alright, I am back. So we had Red Panda. We have Alright, so I've got all those ones written down. We have a snack war I can see in the chat there. Alright, we shall keep going. So there's not really much I can do. So I'm going to heal up and hope that that works. And I have to wait there. I'm going to use your potion. And I'm going to stay over. Actually, no, I'm going to come to here. No, stay here and take out the lamp pen. Did you like the shirt, Mama Cat? Alright, so it's down to a 2v3. Oh yes, that's good. But Evie cannot hit the can't hit the Miss Maggie, so I need to hopefully break out of the freeze. Come on. Alright, so do I break out of... Nope, I'm still frozen, which is a little bit of a pain. What sort of damage am I going to do? Not enough, so let's use our courage to increase our attack. And there we go, we take it out. Yes. Scolipede is down, which just leaves the Miss Magius. I'm going to move Evie to here because those mons cannot go through ours. And I'm going to come to here and do a bit of damage. Yes. One thing you will know about me is I have that many animal shirts, which because I work at a zoo, my Nan just buys me all the animal clothes that she can find pretty much, so which is quite nice. It's a bit annoying. Oh, Miss Magius can move through because it's ghost. That's a bit unfortunate, but oh well. Hopefully I can get this out. So it's going to come down to the Y because Evie cannot do anything to Miss Magius, as you can see there. So it comes down to the Duot being able to take on the Miss Magius, which is quite scary because I cannot use an item. So basically, so I'm going to move Evie out of the way so I can put Duot beside so I can do more damage. It's probably going to take 3 turns, so it's going to be interesting to see what happens. Oh yes, the crit, that's what we need to see. Mail me animal shirts. Unfortunately, I don't have the animals, I only have the shirts. Bobby. Oh, I survived. I'm happy with that because that's okay. I still survived. Come on, stop moving, statues. Stop moving. Okay. So if I move you up to here, that means Miss Magius should not be able to hit you next, or actually you can. Oh! Wow, critical hit when it matters. That is awesome. I cannot believe we got out of that on the first try. That is incredible. I expected to 100% lose that one. That was absolutely clutch. We literally had 7 health left on the Duot, which is the only thing that could attack the Miss Magius. So we are now in control of Spectra, and we are not going to evolve you. Battle has been won. We're going to save the progress. So that puts us in a bit of an interesting position, because now we've got the steel and then we've got the ice. So I'm not going to do that just yet, because now that Viperia cannot get attacked and Avia can, I'm actually going to march all of these guys up over to Avia to protect that. Galay just got richer. I'm going to march the Aron back out of there, I think. And the Skorupi as well, because if we get attacked it'll be by steel and they won't be of any use to us. So I'll go down here. I'm going to move the Scraggy. Yeah, Galade has been a bit ditched, but it's going to be in the backup army. There we are. So that's my backup army right there, with the Rhyperia, Galade, Scraggy, Curlier, Pansage, and the Rhyhorn as well. And this is sort of like our main group that's going through. So I'm going to delegate these guys for some training. And may as well keep these guys training as well. Oh, we got 9 people and 17 likes. Can we get to 20 likes? That would be above and beyond amazing. So can we do it? I don't know. So what we're going to do, we are going to advance to the next month, and I will be back in just a moment. Alright, I am back. We at 18 likes, so close. We can get 2 more, that would be beyond amazing, as I mentioned. Alright, so we in Spectra. We're about to take on this one here, but what I'm going to do is I'll probably do a round of training in Spectra just to try and boost my strength just that little bit more. Actually, before I do that, I am going to equip the Duot with a purple Ponegiri, and I'm also going to do the same with the Charmeleon, because when I go, they've got the lowest energy so yes, the map of the region. Can you who can tell what this is here? You're looking here. So we're going to go into Spectra, and we're going to go into here, taking everyone with us. Let's go and do 1 round of training just to see how we go. I remember these things. So, the gimmick with this training area is you can see these coloured circles here. These are warp things. So the blue teleports to the blue, green to green, and orange to orange. So I need to be aware of where we are and where they are, because that's where mons are going to be going to and from. So what we're going to do, we are going to use the purple Ponegiri here to maximize the energy. And then we're going to leave him there, and with the Charmeleon we are going to do the same, purple Ponegiri. Hey, 21 likes! Oh my goodness! That is insane. So I'm gonna thank you is all I can say. I'm blown away. I thank you all so much. Are you winning? Cat, I am absolutely 100% winning in life right now. Thank you so much. Well, as long as you're entertained, that's all good. So I'm going to keep the charm on there. I don't blame you, Mama Cat. I do not blame you. So we're going to end our turn there and see where they go. Bobby, stop it, you. Let's see where the mons go. That Duskull's making the plays there. So he's just going to teleport back up to there, which is annoying. Onyx, what are you going to do? You're going to come around. Ghastly, you are going to come over to there. Fair enough. You're going to lick the Servine. So, the other thing is the warp pad colours change with each turn. So where the mons are going to go. So, Servine, we're going to get you to come around behind and do that. Where does that lead to there? So there's no real... You're going to head onto the other side there. And you're going to head to that corner so the Duskull can't get in the warp pipe. And let's go with that. So all you need to know about this game, Mama Cat, is it is very much strategy based. You can have 6 warriors in your party at one turn. Each warrior can have 1 mon on the battlefield at a time. Each Pokemon only has 1 move, so if you look on the smaller screen there, you can see the moves that they can have. So yeah, that's the basis of it. We're trying to take over kingdoms so that we can be in control of all of them, because the legend out there is that once all the kingdoms are in control by 1 warrior, the legendary Pokemon will arise. And there's been stories of a guy who is trying to take over all the kingdoms in order to rule Ransai and destroy it, which doesn't sit right with us. So that's the aim of this game, basically. Jigglypuff's no use because there's only ghost. Let's move out there. Let's get Eevee out of the way first. Yes, Nobunaga is the main villain sort of thing, which we found out earlier. So if I come over to here, Eevee here, her warrior is Oichi, and Oichi is Nobunaga's sister. So she's in a big conflict there because she's going against her brother. Let's move our guys down this way, and that's all we can do for this round. But yes, it's a very cute art style. I do like the looks of it and the Pokemon and that. Paralyzed as well. So I'm going to get Charmeleon out of the way for now. Make room for Luxio, who should be able to attack both and do some serious damage. Yep, so that's the Ghastly down. Let's get you down here. And let's end our turn. So yeah, a lot of strategy in this game, because you've got to really be, because each Pokemon only has 1 move. That move's got set ranges and things that they do. So you really got to strategically plan things out. One is flinched. Basically, there is actually nothing that I can do this turn. So I'm going to... There's also nothing that the Dusclops can do, or the Duskull, should I say. And he's going to jump up there. That's fine, because my Servine can attack next turn. It's not going to take it out, but it is going to do some damage. Mama Cat, have you eaten? Everyone is worried to see what you have eaten. Yes, she did say she had focus on Chinese food earlier. So she was eating at some point. Really? Oh, I can't hit it. That's all. So I'm going to move you down there just so you can't attack from the warp. Welcome back, Zach. Just doing a bit of training before I take on this steel place. And that is perfectly fine. We should be able to take out this Duskull. Hang on a sec, guys. So I was just sending a message there. Duot is flinched. That's not going to be enough. And you can't get up there. Well, I thought we'd be able to take it out on this turn, but unfortunately it's not going to be that way. But let's actually use your bonus in the hopes to get the burn, which means it would actually take it out if we get the burn. We'll check those out later. Alright. Yeah, do what you can, Bobby. I'm just going to speed through because it should. There we go, victory is ours. All our mons got not much really changed there, but we can get an Onyx, which we'll pop it in. May as well, there's no point saying no. You and Keegan would get on. No wonder you and Keegan get on well. Both like food and to cook. Alright, so let's put you down over here, just so that. So, Duot here is going to evolve, but in order to have a perfect link with this warrior, it needs to remain a Duot. So I'm going to say no. Same with the Luxio. Oh, Charmeleon though. We do want the Charmeleon to evolve. So we're going to do that because that is going to give us a lot of extra power. And we have the big boy himself, Charizard. So if we're going from 281 on Charmeleon to 357 on Charizard, that is awesome. That's probably going to give us enough power. So I'm going to say no, just because I want to go out of here. I'm going to go to info because I want to check out that Charizard. Ooh, that's a big boy right there. Oh, okay. That's alright. We'll keep it how it is. If we do start to struggle later on, we can always evolve them then. So fire and flying. Oh, with that is going to come in major handy. Flamethrower hits 3 squares in front. That is going to really come in handy for the steel place. And that flying is going to, now that it has an immunity to ground types, is going to come even stronger. Hey Paparagron, hello, welcome on in today. How are you? Not sure, Zach. Depends. I am really enjoying this game right now, so it is quite possible I will do post game as well. But just see how I am feeling. That's no good. Hope it gets better for you. Alright, so we now have an almighty so I'm just going to remove that one. Sorry, Papa. Yeah, so we now have an almighty Charizard, which is going to give us a good thing. That's alright. All good, Papa. So we are now coming up on the Steel Kingdom of Valora. So I reckon now that we've got the Charizard, we're going to have decent attempt at that. So I'm going to give it a go and see how we go. Since that training didn't really do. Bobby. I appreciate that. So we're not going to take poison types in because they're not going to work. So we're going to go in, well, we have to go in with Eevee and Jigglypuff, which again, not great for steel types. Do what's going to be good for the Aggron, Aron and Aron. Then we've got the Luxio, which will be alright for the Metagross and the Chingling, or Chimecho should I say. And then we've got the almighty Charizard. Let's go. Again, this is probably going to be a battle that might be a little bit more of a challenge to us, but we'll give it a go. Oh, we've got some woofs in the chat. Started by Mama Cat, which is confusing, but hey. Let's do this and see how we go. There we go. There's some. Definitely cannot do them as good as you, Mama Cat. So I'll leave that to you. Alright, that Metagross is going to be a bit of a challenge, but the Aggron, how fitting that we are taking on an Aggron, and Papa Aggron has just arrived in the chat as well. Look at that powerful beast right there. Powerful Aggron. And the trainer even has a beard. It's not quite as powerful as Papa Aggron's beard, but it'll have to do for the game. That was perfect. I highly doubt that, but I do appreciate it. Alright, so here we go. Mon's coming on in. We are a split team at the moment. Charizard's over there. And they are in the middle. Alright, so got to defeat all the enemies. Now there are two main gimmicks. In this battlefield. We have these gears here. When you step on them, they will move around, and these gates will go up and down. The other gimmick is these robot camera things. They move around and they do things as well. Oh no, Mummy Cat, that's not good. Food takes way too long to get sometimes. So we're a bit split, so I am going to focus on these guys moving up this way. Gonna have the Charizard go to here, and the Servine is going to go over to this way. I'm going to have Duot come up the stairs and wait there. I need this. You need to go to the Servine there. Going to have Eevee come up this way. And what do I want to do? I'm going to have the Jigglypuff come up this way as well. Look at that, Lexatron. Such a good person there. So let's see where they go. Yep, so as you can see there, the Quagsire is going to step on the wheel. It's going to move and change things up. So the Metagross, the Metagross and the Aggron are going to move through that way. That's an interesting question, because I've seen lots of people put out some links and things that to 4 different evolutions that are out that they want to come out there, and some of them are pretty interesting. Well, I don't know, but I feel like I'd be interested to see what they did with a dragon evolution, honestly. So I'm going to do this here, which means I can attack there and get out. That's going to move that around, swap those over. I'm going to get you to jump there, and I'm going to get you to jump to there so that I don't move things around too much. Now, Charizard can't move too far at the moment, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get these guys to come over here, do a bit of damage, get out of Charizard's way, because Charizard is going to be our biggest asset. Oh, we got the paralysis as well. And if I do that, then it can't be moved away. Get the Charizard to there. Poison. Yeah, poison would be interesting as well. I'd be interested to see how they go about that. This looks dangerous. Well. Ooh, a lot of damage there, but that's okay. They're doing their job. Right. So it looks like they're all mostly heading to the other side over there, which is going to be interesting. So first things first, Eevee, come over here, attack the Chimecho. Do a bit of damage there. Going to move everyone around. And then send out 1, 2, 3. Can't do that. So you're going to 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 7. What I'm going to do, I'm going to get you to come over to here and do some damage on that. Jigglypuff can't really do anything, I don't think, from where it is. No. So I'm going to leave Jigglypuff. No worries, Nick. Gotta keep yourself going. And you're just going to wait there because there's nothing you can do. So the Charizard can get to there. Get you to come back and wait. You to come back here and wait. Which gives Charizard access to here and Flamethrower. That's going to do some really good damage there. I probably should have checked the ability and done that first. But that is awesome. Charizard is going to do a lot of damage to most things there. And I need to keep the Servine up for the Quagsire as well. And we'll raise its attack. Ooh! Yay! That is awesome that your food is here. What did you miss? Honestly, not too much. Just versing Papa Aggron's team over here. Oh, that Aggron made a mistake and went to a spot where it's going to be in danger. So Eevee's just going to keep on going. I didn't mean to do that. I'm going to get the Duot to head over here and wait. And what is your still increases? All right, and what raises defense? That's pretty good. So I'm going to stay here and I'm going to do a double attack there with an added chance of getting a burn, which, the headgun jumped out of the way. That is fine, and we got the double burn as well, so that is going to slowly take them down. What is your... So I'm going to do a little bit of a shuffle with these mons here because I want Servine to be next to Charizard. Not too sure what the exact odds are, but I increased the odds because of Charizard's ability, or the Charizard's warrior ability. Oh, well, look, did not mean to do that. I should have moved Duot first. What's that, Zach? What did I teach you? Oh, I got rid of the burns. That's annoying. Media Mash. Still does a bit of damage there, but that's okay. We're still looking pretty good as a whole anyway. That's excellent. That's exactly what I want to do. As much as I want to play the games, I want to be able to explain things as well. And I feel like that is sort of my bit of an edge. I do like to talk, and I do have a bit of knowledge about different things, so that is... did you mean the base game has terrible AI? If that's the case, then yes, it does. So if I move up here, Chime Echo cannot hit Eevee from the position it's in, because Chime Echo's attack has to hit from 2 spaces away. So if you look on the small screen there, you can see here, this is the attack. So Chime Echo is this little square triangle there, and then the coloured in circle is the affected area, and my mouse, I think, oh, there it goes there. We will always have koalas. So if I keep that there, what I'm going to do, Duot is over here. I'm just going to step on, actually, which way is it going? It's going to come around there, and then I can jump through that gap. Jigglypuff is going to stay where it is. Going to use your warrior ability of Brotherhood to increase defense of Charizard as well as you, and then you can't do anything. Then attack, and I should be able to take out the Metagross, which is huge, with the crit on the Metagross as well. So koalas as a whole, there is only one species, so they're not technically endangered, but they are locally endangered in areas such as New South Wales. They are locally endangered there. I haven't really heard the statistics after the bushfires have gone through, purely because there are still a lot of koalas that are in rehabilitation centres. They have recently I've recently seen stories of koalas that have been given the all clear to go back into the wild, which is awesome. But at this stage, it is one of those things where we've got to wait and see. Yes, I miss him as well. He was my idol growing up. Definitely someone that I spent a lot of time when I was younger watching. But yes, it is, yeah, there's a lot of stuff out there in terms of koalas at the moment, so we shall see what happens to the koalas when they all get the all clear. Yes, I have, Bobby. Oh, it hits all three. That's interesting. I'm okay with that. And increase. They definitely are, Nick. It's one of the things that I am quite proud of is the fact that they really have taken up the mantle and looking after animals just like their father did, and it makes me proud to have so many amazing wildlife conservation people bringing light to the serious issues that are facing them out there these days. And yes, there are many organisations out there, Kat, that are purely looking out for different species here in Australia, and the koala is one that does have sanctuaries out there. And especially nowadays, we've got lots of rehabilitation places, so koalas should be okay. Oh, am I going to? Well, I'm going to do the very best that I can. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to move Servine back, purely because I need Servine for that Quagsire. I'm also going to chuck Charizard over here, get you to wait, so that I can bring... Oh, they're not ground type, so I can do this. By doing this, it means the Aron should go down and hopefully can do some good damage to the Aggron as well. Oh, voice crack, oops. So this battle is going a lot better than I anticipated as well. And I think... Oh, I was hoping the Quagsire was going to not get blocked off there. But we are looking alright at the moment. This Chimecho is going to go down next turn. It's really having a go with the with the Jigglypuff and the Eevee. That is awesome. Definitely going to have to get some koala emotes in the chat. For the chat, I think. I'm just going to drop the accuracy, drop the range. But that is alright because I'm going to... People definitely are amazing, and that's one of the big things that I've absolutely loved seeing in this time is that people are so generous, and even during the times of the bushfires there was that many people that were willing to donate money to help save the koalas and all wildlife that were affected by the bushfires. It's absolutely beautiful to see, and this it gives me hope that that we will be okay, that humanity itself is going to be good. But yeah, so we won't go too much in details on that subject, purely because that's not my aim. What I'm aiming to do is just have a bit of fun, but people are absolutely amazing. That is 100% true. So what I might do, Zach, is just because I don't want it to become a thing, I'm just going to remove, there's my mouse gone, just going to remove that message just so that it's not there. My mouse is having a real test at the moment. Going to move the Luxio out of the way, going to move the Servine in here. It's going to do some good damage to the Quagsire. And yes, Mama Cat, thanks for reminding me. I do need to drink water. Aaron's getting in the way as usual. Going to attack the Charizard, but that honestly is not going to affect me at all. As much as I love Quagsire, I do need to get it out of the way. It is starting to be a little bit of a pain. Quagsire is very interesting designed mon. You're gonna wait here. Charizard, what do you have? You have the So I don't really want things moving around too much, so let's do this. And that is exactly what I wanted the Aron to do. Let's hope that I can actually hit the Quagsire now, which I can get some super effective damage, and it cannot move up to attack the Luxio, so it is, I'm in a good position there. And Duot is slowly making its way, trying to be useful. Let's see, what is Aron going to do? He's going to do nothing, which means Quagsire cannot do anything, which means Aggron is going to attack the Charizard once again. And it's going to miss, which is even better. Eevee, you don't really have much you can do, so I'm going to move you up slightly. Jigglypuff, going to come over here. Charizard, we need to attack you first to get rid of the Aron. Excuse me. Aron down. And then we're going to use Servine, take on some more damage here. Yes, unfortunately, Aggron does... Papa, you haven't got the best of mons for this one, unfortunately. Going to move you over here so that I can open the gate for the Duot to come through. Who do I wish? Don't know. Don't know about that one there, Bobby. There's lots of good ones that are in there. Probably just because it's my mascot, I'd love to see Manectric. Yes, of course, we definitely need a skitty for Mama. Mama Cat there. Robot's moving around. Eevee's going to jump over here. Animal Crossing gate. I actually don't have Animal Crossing at the moment. I don't know if I will get it, or yeah, it's not a game that I've really played much of. Oh, so close to getting this Quagsire down. And with Charizard's attack, it should go to... Oh, definitely. If I had it, I would definitely open my gate for you. That is no question. Duot's going to come over to here. Probably not going to get a chance to do anything. No worries, Nick. And this battle is going amazingly well. I feel like this Aggron is going to go down next turn. Especially since it's turned its back on the Charizard. Nobody turns their back on Charizard and gets away with it. Alright, let's go straight for the Charizard. Attack the Aggron. Flamethrower. And I surprisingly managed to not lose anyone, which I am super surprised at. Let's get you straight ahead and there we go. Aggron is down and we take the victory on that one. Also get another 300 goals. Velora Castle is ours. Now the amazing thing about that is we now are so close to finishing off the main story. They all disappear somewhere else. Yeah, they did pick just a limited amount, but honestly, like, there's only so much you can do, like, mons-wise, with something like this. But yeah, it is definitely a game where there are certain mons that you wish that were in there, but also not disappointed that they are not in there. Because it is an absolutely fantastic game that I am having such an amazing time playing. Alright. So there you go. So as you can see, Bobby Piplup is in the game right there. You can get a powerful Empoleon. You've got Tepig in the game as well. So what I'm going to do is we now have our main army there. And the last kingdom at the moment that we have to take on is the Ice Kingdom, which cannot actually reach our backup army over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to march them over to Spectra, just so that if they were to attack, we have something that's even defending them there. I'm going to delegate them to do some training. Alright. So what I might do is we have taken over Avia, we have taken over Spectra, and we have taken over Velora in this episode. I might wrap up the episode there, leaving us with Nixtron, the Ice Kingdom in the next one, and Nobunaga's final army after that. Because I feel like we're looking pretty good, but I might do 1 or 2 rounds of training before I take on this one, just because that Lapras is extremely scary, and I know the battlefield that I'm about to go on can be very tricky as well. So I might do a little bit of training just so that we can get that one up, and we have been going for a bit of time there. So I might wrap it up there, and let me go and have a look. Whilst I'm having a look, I want to say a huge thank you to everyone who has come into the stream. We are sitting at 51 subs, which is beyond amazing. Thank you to everyone who has subbed and who has been involved in the stream, commented, liked, all of that. Now, I'm thinking that I might... We've got some video games and chill is live at the moment, so who in the chat, who would be ready to do a raid for video games and chill? Bobby, I might leave Nixstrom just for now because I know it is going to be a bit more of a challenging battle. The battlefield itself is quite a bit to get around, so I'll probably leave it now just so I don't have to do some more training at the moment or some grinding, and we will do that Nixstrom in the next stream, and we might even do a longer stream tomorrow. I've got a few people who are down, so let me just get this going. Ooh, I was playing a bit of GoldenEye, very interesting. So give me just 1 second whilst I'm doing this. Again, a huge thank you to Mama Cat for the powerful raid. Very, very much appreciate you coming over and seeing what's going on. Thank you everyone who has been here. Now, what we are going to do, this is what we're going to do. Hashtag Smithy Raid, and here is the link. Thank you all so much for being here, and let's go over and give this guy some of our love. So I'm just going to quickly save and I'll be there. Thank you all, and until I see you next time, take it easy and have a great day. Yeah.